Cbeebies Bedtime Story.
Hello, I'm Bernard. Tonight's bedtime story is all about sharing with those who don't have as much as us. It's called One Winter's Night, and it's by Claire Freedman and Simon Mendez. It was deepest, darkest winter. Wild snow blizzards had howled through the woods for days, and the animals had been hiding in their dens, cold and hungry. But tonight, suddenly, all was quiet, and the sky was clear. Fox peeped from his snowy den. Out of the darkness appeared a lone figure, a badger, gleaming silver in the moonlight. "Hello," Badger called gently. "Please, I'm so hungry. Do you have any food to share?" Fox frowned. He had hardly enough food for himself. But there was such a kind look in Badger's eyes, Fox felt he had to help him. "Wait here," he said. "Thank you," Badger smiled, gratefully taking the few berries Fox offered. Then off went Badger into the snow, head bent against the bitter wind. Mouse was much too cold and hungry to sleep. As she tossed and turned in her bed, suddenly she heard footsteps outside. "My, oh my," she gasped. "Who is out at this time of night?" "Hello," a silvery figure called softly. "Please, I'm very hungry. Do you have any spare food?" "I've nothing at all," Mouse grumbled. "There's no food anywhere." "I understand," Badger nodded, and he turned to go. Mouse listened as the heavy crunch of Badger's footsteps slowly faded. Badger had seemed so gentle and caring, yet she had turned him away. "Wait!" Mouse scampered after him. "Hare lives nearby. Maybe she can help." Together, Mouse and Badger struggled to Hare's house. The wind whipped, snowflakes swirled, but somehow, even in the shadowy dark, Mouse felt safe beside Badger, his warm eyes twinkling like bright stars. Hare was rather cross to be woken up, and she didn't really want to share the small handful of berries she'd saved with anyone. "I know it's late, Hare, but I told Badger you might help," Mouse whispered. "He's freezing cold and starving, and so am I." "I suppose you had both better come in then," said Hare. Mouse, Hare and Badger nibbled on Hare's last few berries. Hare thought back to when times were much kinder. Then she and Mouse had spent happy days together, sharing everything. Hare missed those times. All too soon, Badger thanked them and left. Without him, they felt colder and the night darker. "Poor Badger, it's freezing outside." Mouse sighed, peering out into the frosty darkness. "I hope he'll be all right," Hare said anxiously. Just then they spotted a shadowy figure moving slowly towards them. "It's Fox!" cried Mouse. "What are you doing here?" Hare asked him. "I'm searching for Badger," Fox explained. "He was so exhausted and hungry." Mouse and Hare nodded. They were worried about Badger too. "I think we should go out and look for him," Mouse said. In the shimmering snow, Badger's footprints were pools of silver. The blizzard blew stronger still as the three friends followed Badger's silvery tracks deeper and deeper into the woods. "Over there," pointed Fox at last. And there was Badger, asleep amongst the roots of a tree, covered in a frosting of snow. "He's frozen," gasped Mouse. "Poor Badger." "We must help him," Fox cried. And quietly, so as not to wake him, Mouse and Hare gathered some soft mosses and leaves for Badger's bed. Fox dug a snowy shelter to keep him snug. Then together they curled up, cosy and warm, in their snowy den. The wind howled and the snow fell thickly, but they had never slept so well. And the next morning, Badger had gone. The friends looked around and saw a trail of silvery footprints stretching far into the distance. "I wonder where Badger is going now," said Fox, "and if he'll ever visit us again." But just then, Mouse gave an excited shout. "Look, over there!" Everyone stared in surprise. "What a wonderful gift!" Fox gasped. "It's magic," Mouse whispered. Then Mouse spotted the tiny message. "In every caring thing you do, the love you give comes back to you." "It's from Badger," Hare cried. "We all knew he was special." The sun suddenly burst through and 1,000,000 snowflakes sparkled, bright as the twinkle in Badger's smiling eyes. That story was called One Winter's Night. Weren't the pictures lovely? I'm glad Mouse, Hare and Fox have enough food to get them through winter now. Thanks to Badger. Thank you, Badger. If you're kind to others, then they will be kind to you. Well, it's time for you all to snuggle down now, and I'll see you soon for another bedtime story very soon. Good night. Sweet dreams. Night, Badger.